Welcome back. So I did a video just recently on the pineal gland and tamarind juice, and there was a lot of interest around that, so I wanted to round out that discussion by talking about borax salts. Very important subject. So let's get into getting rid of the fluoride from the pineal gland with borax salts. So the thing about boron is that once you ingest it, once you get it in the body, it does the very same thing that the tamarind does, is it gloms on and sticks with the fluoride in the body. And these toxins, which are usually very difficult to get out of the body, now are shunned from the body very easily. They come out right out when you pee. So they come out of the body very easily once glommed together. And that's very important for meditation because we're using the pineal gland. And the pineal gland is what releases DMT. It also releases melatonin. Both melatonin and DMT are very, very important for meditation. They are what allow us to sink down into a trance in the first place. I have a video on learning to sleep at will, and this exercise is also very important, and that can give you a window into how important melatonin is in your body. And see, what's happening when you go down into that trance like that is that you are shutting down the left brain, and the right brain then has a chance to take precedent, to become the predominant factor inside of you, rather than always having the words, right? Always having the words in your ear. I think everybody understands the pineal gland is very, very important when it comes to meditation. And so we want it functioning optimally. And one of the ways that we can do that is with boron. And how do you get boron in the body? Well, there's a couple easy ways. You can take borax salts. This is the one that I bought from Amazon, and I'll have a link below for this one. And I'll also have a friend of mine got himself 40 Mule laundry detergent, which is made with 100% borax salts. And I was like, I don't know about that. But I recently found out, a lady told me that she was in the mine where they mine the borax, and she saw one side they took it for the laundry detergent and one side they took it for the supplements you can ingest. And she said, what's the difference? And I told her there's absolutely no difference. The only difference is the price. According to my source, the 40 Mule laundry detergent is completely safe. Now, I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm not a doctor. I'm not prescribing this for anybody. I'm just sharing with you what I have done and what friends of mine have done. And they tell me the 40 Mule laundry detergent is completely safe. There's nothing wrong with it. The prescription that I had been given before was up to 1 teaspoon a day to ingest of the borax salts. Do it for 5 days, then take a break. Maybe take the weekend off or something like that. I find that's a high dose, and it's really tastes horrible. It tastes like soap is what it tastes like. So just so you know. Recently I was given this formula, which I like a lot better. So I'm already using the tamarind juice to get rid of the fluoride in the body. So this is now the prescription I'm using for borax salts. So you put 1 rounded teaspoon in a quart jar and then shake it up really well, or let it sit and dissolve. And then from that jar, 1 teaspoon will equal 3 milligrams. So you've diluted the rounded teaspoon of borax salts in the 1 quart jar of water, purified water. 1 teaspoon from that jar will equal 3 milligrams of borax salts. So you want to take up to 25 milligrams in a day. And so that equals about 8 teaspoons. So that would be your max dose. That would be like the height of what you want to take according to this prescription. And so you just put that in a quart jar, scoop out 8 teaspoons in a day, and drink it down. And it's much more palatable that way. And one of the beauties of boron is that it goes into every cell and it strengthens the cell walls. And this is very, very important for the cell in order for the cell to regulate what is a toxin and what is nutrition. And so that boron helps to keep the nutrition in and to let the toxins out. So it's doing that, and the boron is also binding with the fluoride in the body and is getting the fluoride out of all of the bones, including your skull where the pineal gland is located. Really amazing, really important stuff. So I wanted to share that recipe with you. I thought it was a really good one. Makes the boron much more palatable when you take it this way. As you can see, I've been doing it for a while now. I really like it. I think it's a very good complement to the tamarind juice, which I'm also taking every day. Melatonin and DMT, and they're a natural process. You don't need to take any drugs, you don't need any helpers. You just need proper nutrition, proper sleep, proper stress reduction in your life, and a little meditation to open up that part of your brain which will allow you to get a glimpse of that pictorial side of your brain, the right side of your brain, the home of all your pictures, the home of meaning. It's the parent brain in the body. It's a funny thing, I've realized that I've become a translator. So somebody says to me, guardian angel, I immediately translate that right side of the brain, parent brain. Somebody says God, I immediately translate that right side of the brain, the parent brain. And that kind of freaks people out. They're like, are you saying that your right brain is God? No, I wouldn't say that. I would say it's the perfect window to your higher self. That's what I'd say. Dionysus put the pine cone on the top of his staff. And what does the staff represent? The spine. And what does the pine cone represent? The pineal gland, the 1,000-petaled lotus, which allows us to behold the rest of the brain. I remember as a child, people told me that we didn't use all of our brains, and that meditation was a way to awaken the parts of our brain which were left dormant. And I thought, wow, how amazing! Count me in! And then along the way, somebody told, oh no, that's not true. I read several scientists say, oh no, that's not true. There are actually cross currents going through the brain all the time. Well, come to find out, they were right the first time. There are parts of your brain which are left dormant. And we may use them, but we don't use them in extraordinary ways. And that's what meditation is all about. Using regular parts of your brain in extraordinary ways. And how do you help that whole process? A little bit of boron. So I hope this was valuable for you. I hope it helps you out. I hope you enjoyed hearing about the formula I'm using. Take care, and I'll see you next time.